Good afternoon, guys. How are we? Just thought this was a great little chance to put a video on about just how limiting it is when you put certain specifics into what you deem is going to be a good bat. So we've had to wait for this particular cleft to be found, really. So we had a guy in from Texas whose name is Salman Bakhtiari, I think his name is. But he wanted a Spectre profile, sort of a Spectre profile, but with no concaving in it, but at 2.9. So if you consider, when you get your cleft like that to shape into a finished bat, you're taking around about £2 out, okay? So that's with concaving, if you want to keep the big profiles. So basically, there's a butterfly here. We've made two for a young local lad, Harry Whitworth, who just wanted something that felt really nice, around about 2.9, 2.10 feel. That's actually 2.12.5. There's two of these, but these are in butterfly. So those clefts started out at in that form at £4.9. Okay, so that they've both finished at 2.12.5, but feel sort of 2.9, 2.10 pickups, feel absolutely beautiful. So you can see the Odyssey. There's concaving in it, but they're still big bats, big toes on them. So this one, which is a top end piece, it's absolutely stunning, but out of there's about 200 clefts we've got in here at the minute, and we've been waiting to get one light enough to make 2.9 with no concaving finished. Okay, now that cleft, as you can see, it's a good sized bat. Compare them profile size. Okay, that started in that form at £4.1. I have never ever had a cleft that light before. I've had some £4.3, never £4.1. So if you imagine that, so someone adds on, I want multiple grains, 12 plus grains, no colour on the face, well, you know, you're really limiting yourself. We know we've touched on this before. So here you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 grains on that, okay? But there is a little bit of colour on that inside edge to the right hander. There's got to be a compromise somewhere, but it is an absolute gun. It is a gun. But it's had to wait a little bit longer to get it, because we've just had to wait and get the cleft, wait till we've got the cleft in. So you just think of the limitations there. I know that one's a heavier bat. It wanted 2.9 feel with that, not 2.9 dead weight, 2.9 feel. So we started with a cleft that was £4.9. We wanted 2.9 finish weight with no concaving. We had to start with a cleft at £4.1. So 8 ounces difference. Now that is a hell of a lot of wood in willow terms. Will it make a better bat? It won't make a better bat, it's just a visual. That's all it is. He's got what he wants. There's a little bit of colour on there, but you know, that's the compromise you're going to get sometimes. And the specials that we've made, that we had in, and we've made some already for people. We had three that were made up. Someone ordered 3, and even they got some colour in, and they're ridiculously light and beautiful grains, just like that. But you know, what do? At the end of the day, it's a natural product. It's a tree. So all you're doing is trying to pick the best out the best, and then it grades down from there. So I thought it was a good little snippet, just to show people how much they're limiting themselves to get in a good bat, just because of a visual, what they deem that they're seeing on the TV, or deem that they think makes a good bat. It doesn't work. So, you know, it's about 200 clefs in here altogether. There's a lot of choice, but to get that one bat at that weight with no concaving, I had to wait, and we had to find that cleft, and that was one in the 200. So I think the next lightest I've seen in there, other than the specials, which are lightest in there is 4.4. I've seen one at 4.3 somewhere for hunt through, but you know, that's about it. The next lightest would be sort of 4.6, something like that. And those specials, they are really light. That's why the specials, that's why I paid more for them. But that's just the way it is. So just think about that when you're trying to, you know, think about what you want. But just think about, it is a natural product. There's only so much you can do.